Yes, against humanity. We cannot allow this evil, ugly monster to live. So she's dead. Thanks soon.
You found the beauty in everything. Beauty in this case meant death.
Yeah! What do you know? We learn something new every day. Also, guys, that was real dumb. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just-
so it hurt a lot. I didn't think that she could hurt me. And she hurt me. I thought she just wanted me to spook everyone.
Got too used to that. That good,
We're not streaming it, are we?
AC,
Yeah, we are.
that good
Okay.
high.
We'll jump back in the game. But the fear thing is if somebody's afraid, if somebody has the fear thing on them, she has an ability that you make a saving throw, and if you fail, you drop to 0 hit points. That's why she constantly like cranks out fear effects. That's why she dropped like 3 people. Because you have a heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Um,
difficult to keep up with.
So what do you guys want to do now? She is dead.
Oh,
I like
I
to roll
wanna-
hit dice.
Are all the snakes real? Are they just real snakes
Yeah.
that she barfed up? Can I try and get some poison from them?
You want to collect their venom? Sure.
Yeah.
Make a survival check.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
Let's see.
Up to your level. You get 3 vials of snake venom.
Nice.
You guys need to take a short rest in this cave, I guess? Layla?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Do you want to search the cave while you do so?
Yeah,
Oh.
that sounds fun.
Great, so was
You find several more, you find 2 more, actually. No, 1 more. However many hags are in a coven. Things of stretched skin, flayed with odd, nonsensical runes carved into them. In the one room that you guys were fighting in her in, there is a bunch of trade goods from a ship. I'll put those in the chat. So it has their value and then what they are. A bunch of trade goods from a ship, or from various ships. Rotted, molding, like shipping papers. It's like stuff that's been pulled out of sunken ships and then shoved into this cave. You also find like people's personal effects, like some people's clothing, obviously like vacationers, like their vacation wallets, and like the kind that you
The
wear
fanny
strapped to your
packs.
body. Yeah, with money and little odd personal items, um, spread about in them. It's that much in raw gold. You find these gems spread across all of her shit. The most interesting thing you find, though, piled in, if you guys want to move around the cave, you can. There's actually little piles of gold and stuff. Here we'll do this. Dynamic
Oh
lighting
yeah, like
off.
over here.
Boop. There we go. So this is like actual piles
Nice.
of goods.
Ooh, what a big cave.
But shoved back into one of the small rooms,
Back
you
here.
find that opens out into the sea, Chris.
Oh, okay.
So it actually opens up, and it's a sea cave in the side of the like some bluffs that open out. But back into the in one of the corners you find what almost looks like an armoire, but it's like collapsed. It's rotted from the seawater soaking up into it. But it used to be like a big black cabinet, and it's sort of fallen over. There's a symbol half smeared in the back of it. I'll draw it for you guys. It looks about like that. In the
So
back of the cabinet, but laying in the cabinet is like a short sword. Basically, it's a sword, but it's made out of a long spar of obsidian. It's black glass, that is set in the cabinet, almost discarded and forgotten about. There's no handguard or anything on it. The handle, where it would be the handle, is just wrapped in rough leather.
Is it magical?
You want to cast Detect Magic?
Sure.
It is magical.
There's a magical sword, but it's very shiny.
I love
Hmm.
shiny
This
stuff.
isn't quite my shtick,
I'm
though.
just leaving. Hey,
Uh,
I like swords.
well, if any doesn't, well, well, then again, I have a bow, and it's very well. Oh, I didn't go hit dice.
Layla, what do you use?
Magic? Power of my god?
Okay,
And
so you
this
don't. You
flamey
don't...
sword. I got a flamey sword.
Oh,
Swoosh.
okay, then you don't use. I'm just
Ta-da!
trying to, because
Whoosh.
Chris has like the belt magical belt thing, so I'm like, is there...
It's a short sword. Does anybody want to pick it up and like look at it?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay. If you pick it up and examine it, it's like I said, it's just a piece of sort of jagged obsidian. It's volcanic glass with leather wrapped around the handle. As you turn it over to sort of look at it, you can see it almost catches the light, like it almost reflects the light. It like inside of the blade itself, like inside the glass, is a musical note down near
Is
the
this a
base of it where
bard
you hold it.
sword?
Curtis!
What?
It's a music sword!
Whisper
What?
Whisper was filled with mist and had an eye inside of it. This is a musical note.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
But it looks like Whisper, but instead of being a dagger, it's a sword.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sydney remembers who
I
had
do.
Whisper.
I remember.
Tendalos that used Whisper?
Cindy had it, and then I think he threw it like a rogue or someone. Some thief picked it up and ran off with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's yeah, so it looks like that, but it's a sword, it's a short sword.
I
And
want
it
to
has
hit
this
it like
musical
a
note.
tuning fork and see if it makes noise.
It rings, yeah.
Ooh.
Like a bell.
Hmm. Weird music sword.
Like the stick. I guess that means I'm probably gonna end up carrying most.
Carrying what? Most of the stuff? There's no way you can carry all of it.
No, I mean not like the. Where's the? Oh, pound. And I don't expect to carry like all of it, but I meant like since I have the highest carry capacity, my trait of being big.
Hmm.
Ah.
The pack horse.
Yeah. Me and my carrying capacity of a creature one size larger.
So who's
Yeah.
taking the sword?
I have a stick. I'm happy with my stick.
Curtis should have it. He likes to take people's daggers.
What? Scoozy? I gave it back to you.
Throwing some shade.
You did. You can take daggers, son. Go ahead.
You can, yeah, if you want to cast healing magic on yourself, Layla, you can heal it with magic. Long, awkward pause. And then I guess Chris hands Curtis the sword.
Do I have to identify anything on it?
You would have to either attune to it or cast the identify spell.
I don't have identify. I guess I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay. You guys are taking a short rest down here. Do you want to attune to it over the course of that short rest?
Sure.
Cool. I'll put it on your character sheet. Hang on. Where are Curtis? Curtis. There she is. Is it not in? It's not in my thing. Okay, hang on. What's higher, your strength or your dex? Your dex. And
Kelly,
bonus is 1.
where are you?
Does 1
I almost died. My face got ripped off.
No.
Oh, come here.
There you go.
Myth carver.
And Kelrick does weird thing where he puts your face in his hands and he rubs your cheeks with his thumbs, and as he does it, the healing magic goes through that way.
Thank you.
And then he gets real embarrassed because he touched your face.
Feels real good. My face really hurts. Like a lot.
See how much you get back. How super bad is your face?
It's fine now, but like my makeup's all messed up.
Oh,
Aw.
I mean, you don't need makeup.
Oh.
Kelrick!
The natural look.
Okay.
Of course, Kelrick would like the natural look.
So, you guys spend a few hours hunting around, rooting around in this place, probably about an hour rooting around in this place. You go through a bunch of the stuff. You spend some time healing up and bandaging up. Kelrick and Layla have a touching moment. What do you guys want to do next?
How do
We
we get
gotta
up?
go see the lady.
Yeah.
Who has that the doll? I think I had it.
What?
The doll that was in the church.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
No.
The effigy.
Yeah. I want to try to just take it around, show it around to see if it reacts.
Okay, so you
Here.
want to take it back to the beach with you?
Well, yeah, but like I meant in the caves, like here. So,
Oh, you're gonna see if it there. No, there's nothing that matches it or anything. Kellerick would note that when he casts his detect magic, it doesn't ping as being magical anymore.
anymore.
Cool.
What doesn't?
The little fertility doll thing statue.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. It's just a doll now.
All right. I'll hold on. Just yeah.
Okay.
That's
Do you guys
good,
wanna-
right?
Probably.
Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm doing the I'm adding things. Since it's all
Yeah, it was
broken
a lot
up.
of stolen goods.
Alright, let's get the fuck out. Somebody carry me. I feel
I'll do
faint.
it
And you guys want to go up the?
princess style, just for you.
Thank you.
You want to go up the rope, or do you want to go back out through the sea cave?
Ooh, yeah. Do you want to take the path least traveled?
No.
Oh, but the water might soothe you. Might be nice. Go
Okay.
take a little swim.
Actually, if you guys are gathered around at the underneath the well, can you guys make perception checks for me?
Perception.
The perception.
Oh shit.
Oh, Jordan.
I'm
Jordan,
good at those.
coming down through the
Wow.
well, you can hear the echo of voices as if people up around the surface talking. Fairly loud. You can't make out the words, but it's fairly loud and in like excited tones.
Guys, I think somebody's out here. Although,
Oh.
we heard people saying, you know, whispering things to us while we were here.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I think we should go up and greet them. Not go
Okay.
through the river surf.
Surely they're friendly.
I mean, they better be, seeing as what we just did. So I'll go ahead and go for it.
Did anybody want any of the non-money related of stuff that was in this cave?
God.
I'll
I
take
mean,
the
it's
cinnamon.
written in chat.
Did you
Yeah.
take a pound of cinnamon?
I want
Yeah,
the
It's been
spices.
sitting in seawater.
I think
We could do the
well
cinnamon challenge.
It's seasoned. Well
You
seasoned.
guys climb out of the well.
Salty cinnamon.
You guys climb out of the well, and there are people
also go to
in town.
music.
So Jordan, as your head peeks up out of the top of the well, there's maybe like 15 or 20 people hugging each other and crying and walking around confused. There's mostly humans, but you see a pair of dwarves that like the sound of music run across the town and embrace each other. They seem caught up in what they're doing, so they don't really notice you. But there's people here dressed similar to the woman you spoke to on the beach.
Hmm.
Thought you were ruthlessly murdered under.
Ah, crap. We stole all their shit.
spirits of
No,
the day.
I couldn't carry everything because
Well,
That's
the
heavy.
stuff below doesn't seem to. There's nothing missing from the town.
Oh, I thought we ransacked the town.
no, we only went into like 2 buildings.
Okay, good.
It was spooky.
Whew.
Yeah,
Very spoopy.
giant
Uh,
food fish thing. But yeah, I guess I'll just watch and see if I could see anybody.
how much mud can I carry?
I don't. I forget the gold to weight conversion. You guys might have to make more than one trip.
Well, I was
Carry
thinking.
some also.
Well, I was thinking whatever we couldn't carry, we could kind of donate back to the town until they can get their shit together.
I mean, you guys are rich AF, so you.
I know, that's the reason. Like,
Yeah,
Jordan, they like some people are kind of in a fugue state. Some people seem happy to see each other again. Some people are running into buildings, like throwing the doors open and calling out people's names. Yeah, it's a mixed bag of what looks like the native islanders. Mostly, like I said, mostly human. But yeah, they're running around.
I want to grab one.
Do you want to climb up the? I mean, Jordan's at the top of the rope, hiding in the well.
Oh, are we going up, Jordan? What do you see?
Yeah. I see everybody that wasn't here before is not here, and
Huh.
they seem happy to be back.
That's cryptic. Okay,
Yeah,
can we come up?
You want to hop out of the well, Jordan?
Yeah, I'll hop out.
Okay. An older man, gray beard, long gray hair pulled back into like a ponytail, who's wearing as it's similar clothing to the woman you met before, loose fitting and stuff for a tropical climate. When you pop up out of the well, he turns and looks at you shocked and sort of shakes his head and goes, oh dear, it's another devil."
No, I'm sorry. Don't mind the whole.
Jordan just goes, "When did you get there?"
He has like a slight panic, but you calm him down, and he sort of looks at you confused and blinks a few times and goes, what happened?
Like a spooky sea witch, and
Yeah.
she like did a spooky
I guess
thing.
the rest of you climb up out of the well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put,
And he's like,
Me and my
there's so
friends-
many of them.
we
Excuse you, I am a majestic dragon.
you're-
And I'm just cute.
I'm only here
Aw.
to be good.
Hello.
the well was poisoned, and we cured it for you.
Well, we don't drink out of the well since it opened up into the cave because it's just seawater.
That's a good idea. Nothing but bad things down there.
There is this big
Are, like, other
witch.
people
Down
sort
there.
of cluster around him.
Oh, there's a sea witch thing.
He like nods.
Real spooky. It's dead. Okay.
Sea witch.
Huh. I don't know, and then I describe it, and like, does anybody have one of those minor illusion or something where you can make a sea witch face?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like that thing, and then like it goes rah, it spits snakes at you. Yeah, that.
He goes,
Get that there.
the name of the gods and that was living in the caves below town.
Uh, summons ghosts too. Had some people skin down
Yeah,
there.
they just sort of. It's just a bunch of people like looking at you in shock, and they're like,
Yeah, I was kind of shocked too.
he goes, uh, people would sometimes come to town and I could see them, but they couldn't see me. And you hear this like sentiment echoed through the crowd. And he goes,
Oh, we came through the town.
I think I remember you, but and he shakes his head and he goes, how long has it been?
Well, what day is it to you?
He stops and thinks. It gives you guys a date that was about 2.5 years ago.
Ooh.
A little bit's changed
Do you
since
want the
then.
good news or the bad news?
He just looks at you confused. Like,
The good news is the fish is still fine.
he nods.
The bad news is the fish has been fine for a
And he goes,
while.
"The
Uh-oh.
those old women that came to town said we had caught too many fish. Said we'd be punished."
What?
Well, those old women.
He nods.
There were
3
more?
of them sisters.
Well,
Said they were from the island. One of the boys said he watched them walk up out of the sea, but shakes his head. None of us believed him at the time.
Well, we killed one of them.
Well,
This one
whatever
did. Look at this one. See this? This is a human specimen, or sorry, dragon whatever specimen. This one killed the sea witch. Look, strong muscles. Layla just goes behind Chris and like starts trying to like get you to flex.
Yeah, I flex.
he nods. He says, I'm sorry. I'm a bit confused. My name's Brennan. I was the town magistrate, I think. I think I'm in charge here."
Probably. You look in charge.
He nods, like he doesn't know what else to do, you know? He's like, we're a bit. I'm. Things are confusing.
So how did
Sure, you'll
y'all
figure it out.
for 2.5 years? So did y'all eat? Like,
He shakes his head. No, it was like being dead, but I don't think we were dead. We couldn't touch. I couldn't see any of my friends or family, or anybody from the town, and I don't think they could see us. And you hear this kind of echoed through the crowd. And he says, sometimes other people or animals would come into town, and if you tried to interact with them, they'd run scared. Sometimes you could sort of move things around, but that's it.
So you just ghost.
Something like that. I don't know.
Hmm.
or whatever spell she long gone.
Yeah, whatever.
Nods.
So the good news is we could see you.
He nods.
It's been 2
We
years.
can see each other now.
You can see each other. There's one dead witch. Yeah, it's great. It's a good day. Good day. All right. Well, you know, there's a fire breathing contest going on at the beach if you guys are interested in partying, and we're
He
just gonna.
cocks his head.
Here's some money. We're gonna go.
Party at the beach. Okay.
You won't.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have a question. What is this? I hold up the F thing.
And he shakes his head. I don't know. Looks like
Okay,
a
this-
pink woman.
This, yeah, right? Pretty thick. It was in it, which was also ransacked so I don't know who makes that.
Uh,
But you see what he's has.
Oh, you're cutting out a lot. He's
You're cutting out so much.
so bad.
getting like every other
Sorry.
syllable.
Yeah, it's every other syllable.
I understood that you found the effigy in the church. The church was ransacked.
Yeah,
That's pretty
That's
much it.
good.
Okay, I can translate. Don't worry. He just kind of nods, and he's like, they're all just staring. There's like 20 people in this town gathered around the well in a circle, just staring at this group of strange people that just came out of it, freed them from a curse they don't really seem to understand. Said that there was a witch down there. So they just don't know what to do. Like they seem confused.
Is everyone accounted for?
He looks around and goes, there's a few that I don't see, but
Kelric describes one of the ghosts that the witch had summoned.
no,
those
those
are
were all
just
vacationers.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I'm just making
Yeah, they
sure.
were all people off the cruise that had vanished.
Hey, you
Oh,
know, look,
dear.
I don't know how people dress from.
Yeah, no. So yeah, no, none of those people.
not, not our cruise, right?
Not that you recognize, no, but obvious vacationers.
No, that'd be-
Who's the leader of the town?
I think I am. I think I was the mayor or magistrate or marshal or something that started with an M.
Okay. There's I'm pretty sure we got everything down there, and if you want help, I can help, but and Kelric's like having the more he's talking, the more trouble he's having. But there's money down there if you need to use it to get your faculties in order.
Money might be good if we want to move the town. I think we should move. I don't think we should stay here.
You know,
Mhm.
there's a cruise ship docked in the bay.
Ship?
Yeah, you could
I
use.
don't know if
Yeah.
they can afford to all.
I mean, there's
mean,
plenty of
do
money here.
that.
Well, the
They-
problem
they-
is the ship is like at capacity. We can't carry more people.
I mean,
They
they can wait for another ship. But
They can also talk to the lady that told us about the witch person.
I think
There's
maybe
more than one town around, right?
Yeah, the island's like 4 or 5 square miles, so there's another village apparently, village of elves.
I think also maybe just fill in their well. Maybe just don't keep that around. It
He-
seems like a bad
They're
time.
all just sort of nodding,
You can't drink out of it. There's
like in
nothing
unison,
good will
weirdly
come
nodding.
from this well.
Just collapse it.
Just fill it in.
Right,
Just
that's a
fill it in.
good idea. Everybody, let's get together. We're gonna collapse the well
Yeah.
Yay.
After you get the money out.
after we get the money. I don't think we're gonna go down there.
Okay, in that case, give me like an hour or two.
I'll help.
You just bring up a
Mhm.
bunch of money. So while you're getting the money, they gather tools. You could bring up a bunch of money for them, and then they'll start tearing the well down and filling it the hole in.
Y'all
Yeah,
want some wet spices?
Like, this little dwarven girl who's like a child looks up at you with like a pickaxe in her hands and is like, "I'm sorry, did you say wet spices?
Yeah. Got some wet cinnamon, some wet cloves.
Is that a thing that's happened since we got invisibled?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
just all in the well. It's just down in
is
there.
it drugs? Mom, I think this
No.
lady's offering me drugs.
I mean, cinnamon is a drug for your tongue to make things taste
She's
amazing.
definitely trying to give me drugs.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to have any spices.
Why are you trying to sell my cinnamon? I already
I
got
called
dibs.
dibs on the cinnamon.
Cinnamon goes Grinch!
So a few hours pass if you guys want to ask these people anything else.
Okay,
Eventually, the
can-
sun starts to set.
I can carry about 100 pounds.
If you guys split the weight up, it may not be comfortable hucking it all back to the ship, but you can take at least the stuff that's worth money, and if you want any of the other stuff, you can. Like I don't think anybody's going to carry like a pound of flour,
No.
or 1 pound bar of iron,
Bobby,
don't
that's
think
there's a reason I didn't list it whenever I made.
a pound of sopping wet ginger tea.
I mean, that does sound nice, but
You
it's
get ginger
actually
tea on the ship. Like,
well, and also technically it wouldn't be sopping with ginger tea. It's just all of the water around it.
yeah, is ginger tea. Yeah. Cool. So you guys
Then
head
I
to the beach.
don't understand why she kept vomiting snakes if she has ginger tea.
Obviously, she wasn't drinking it.
Shame.
She just seemed to be hoarding things. When you get back to the beach, it is sunset, and you guys can. I think you hand over your stuff to like members of the crew, the crap that you're carrying, to get them to take it back to the ship.
Mm.
The lady has, Kanaya has already gotten out the like fire spinning stuff, and she has started showing up. There's a small crowd that's gathered around, along with Ira, that's watching her spin these things, and she's explaining like how they work. They're not on fire yet, but she's letting other people use them and sort of explaining how they work. If anybody wants to join in on the class.
Me.
I stay as far away from that class as physically possible.
Do you not like fire, Killerick? There's something with you and fire going on? Oh, goodbye.
No, there he goes.
Go back! There's so much fire to learn!
Is that a closet?
It'd be great if it was.
Wouldn't it be funny if that was a closet on a wheel door?
We gotta tell her. When you get up and went through that door, Cat, Sydney goes, "Is that a closet?" That might be great if that was the fucking closet. She goes in the closet. Like, this door is on camera, and I want them to see this.
No, it's not a closet. It is kind of it's the utility room, but there's also a door.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't feel like walking around the house. I was just making a point.
So, can anybody that wants to join in on the fire spinning just make a dex check to see how quickly you pick it up? There's no fire involved yet.
Uh-oh.
The
Fire,
point.
fire.
She's waiting to see how comfortable you get with it first.
Dex check. So not a dex save, but
Yeah, just a dexterity check.
Shit! Didn't roll very well.
Oh,
I got it.
I've never been very graceful.
Okay. Chris, this is not dissimilar from just like wielding a pair of flails, like one in each hand. And you're used to dual wielding weapons, so you pick up on it fairly quickly. Everybody else seems to be struggling a little bit. So she's a little hesitant to give everybody the fire, except Chris.
Yeah.
She's fine with lighting your poi on fire. The little thing on the end of the rope. So she, right about the time that it gets dark, she lights a few of these things on fire. She steadily talks you through how to spin them and how to use them and how they work and some of the tricks you can do. Chris picks it up fairly quickly. Other people are struggling a bit, including Ira, who just doesn't seem to understand it. Ira smacks herself once with it while it's on fire, but doesn't really hurt her. Yeah, so after a few minutes of this, she's gonna give her a full demonstration, and she does like the full-on dance. The flames spin faster, 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 and the movements get more fluid, more complicated, until she's drawing elaborate designs in the air with fire, like big flourishing sweeps and bows. There's no magic involved, but she still manages to almost do some like interpretive dance, like almost tell a story of some great battle in flame. At the end of it, she does take out a pair of like fire sticks with little like almost like little miniature torches that she does a few like baton tricks with. and then does that thing where she tilts her head back and sticks her tongue out and puts the fire on her tongue, and then swallows it, putting the fire out. So she eats the flame
Yay.
times. She
Pause.
pours some sort of strange liquid into her mouth and breathes fire out of them. It's a neat show. The whole thing takes maybe 20 minutes after the half an hour or so lesson, so a little less than an hour for you guys to sort of learn a bit about these and also watch her cool show. At the end of it, ships start taking people back to the boat.
She ate the fire.
Yeah. Unless anybody wants to talk to her for a second.
That was
You do
nice.
that.
Is the
Maybe we should warn her that the town's looking for a place to.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should tell her that we did it.
is
So
that
she could tell where she goes.
Yeah, the town is no longer cursed.